या वेलकम। सो आज हम लोग विल ट्राई टू सी हाउ टू फाइंड मैक्सिमा एंड मिनिमा using derivative. A very important problem for your boards. How can we use what derivative to find what maxima and minima? तो इसके लिए कुछ steps है. We'll try to write all the steps which will help us to find maxima and minima. Let me write the first step. The step 1 says find the function which you want to maximize or minimize. So find f of x, the function which has to be maximized or minimized. First try finding f of x. कुछ problem है, f of x दिए रहेंगे, so then there's no issue. But if f of x is not given, then we need to find f of x using the given condition. After finding f of x, the step 2 is what? Find f dash of x. F dash of x means what? Derivative of x. एक बार उस function को आप differentiate करो. After finding the function, step 2 is what? Differentiate that function with respect to the variable. Step 3. After finding the derivative, you need to equate f dash x with 0. So and solve for x. Once you equate the derivative with 0, we need to solve for x. Clear? Next step 4. Step 4 क्या है? Now you may get some values for x. आप step 3 में कुछ x के values आ सकते हैं. Just for example sake, let's say that the values of x we are getting is x equals to a and x equals to b. आप assume करो कि x के जो values मिले हैं, let's say दो values मिले हैं a and b, where a and b can be any real number. So the step 4 says what? Find f डबल डैश ऑफ x. फंक्शन को एक बार और डिफरेंशिएट करो. फंक्शन को क्या करो? एक बार और डिफरेंशिएट करो. And then this second derivative will help us to determine which one is maximum and which one is minimum. But before we do that, the point at which your first derivative is 0 are known as stationary points. इस points को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Stationary point. X is equals to a and x is equals to b will act as what? Stationary point in this case. Now the stationary point can be point of maxima or it can be what? Point of minima. या तो maximum हो सकता है या तो वो minimum हो सकता है. Now that will be given by f double dash x. So f double dash x अपने को बताएगा कि function is maximum or minimum. तो उसके लिए हम लोग क्या करेंगे? You will replace x by, let's say x equals to a. So you will find f double dash of a. आप f double dash में x equals to a put करोगे. If f double dash a is greater than 0, if f double dash a is greater than 0, that implies f of x is, what do you think? Maximum or minimum? No, derivative greater than 0 does not mean, second derivative greater than 0 does not mean the function is maximum. यही बच्चे गलती करते हैं. So be very careful. If the second derivative is greater than 0 at a given point, then f of x is minimum at x equals to a. Very important. Second derivative अगर greater than 0 है, then the function is minimum, not maximum. Clear? Okay. Similarly, now we will do what? We will put the second point, which is x is equals to b. So if f double dash b is less than 0, अगर double derivative at b less than 0 आया, then we all can guess easily now f of x is what? Minimum. No, not minimum. It will be what? maximum at x equals to b. अगर सेकेंड डेरिवेटिव नेगेटिव है तो फंक्शन मैक्सिमम है, सेकेंड डेरिवेटिव पॉजिटिव है then the function is minimum. Clear? These are steps. Basically I can say there are total step 5. So 5 step में you can easily find maxima and minima. This is very very important for your boards. एक problem 4 marks के लिए तो exam में fixed है. Now let's take 2 examples. एक ऐसा example जहाँ functions दिया हुआ है and we'll take the another one where the function is what? Not given. So let's take this one where the function is what? Already given to us. So step 1 is already known, that is f of x, which is what? 2x cube minus 21x square plus 36x minus 20. इसके लिए आपको एक थोड़ा सा बेसिक नॉलेज मालूम होना चाहिए, दैट इज डेरिवेटिव ऑफ व्हाट? x रेज टू n. डेरिवेटिव ऑफ x रेज टू n क्या होता है? n into x रेज टू n minus 1. If you know this much, then this is helpful for this problem. Also, the derivative of constant क्या होता है? 0. Now let's start with step 2. What will be step 2? Find f dash x. So f dash x क्या होगा? इसका derivative 2 will remain as it is. X cube का derivative 3x square using the above formula. So it will become 6x square minus 42x plus what? 36. Step 2 तक clear है? Now we'll do what? Step 3. Step 3 क्या बोलता है? Equate your f dash x with what? 0. So let's say f dash x is 0. So we will have 6x square minus 42x plus 36 equals to 0. अभी आप क्या करेंगे? इसको हमें solve करना. You can see that this is a quadratic equation. For our calculation purpose, we'll divide both sides by what? 6. So this will become x square minus 7x plus 6 equals to 0. अगर आप इसको factorize करोगे, which is very easy, which give us x minus 6 and x minus 1. So x minus 1 equals to 0 or x minus 6 equals to 0. So x equals to 1 and x is equals to what? 6. These are two different values known as what? Stationary point. इसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Stationary point. Now the stationary point can be either maxima or it can be what? Minima. Now how do you recognize which one is maxima or which one is minima? उसके हम लोग क्या करते हैं? We take help of what? Second derivative. So let's find the second derivative. So what will be the second derivative? F double dash of x means हमें अभी इसका derivative लेना है. Clear? So what will be the derivative of that? 6 as it is, derivative of x square is 2x, so this will become 12x minus 42, and derivative of 36 is what? 0. Now step 5, you replace x by the x values. The first x values we got as what? 1. So x equals to 1 हम लोग put करते हैं, so we get 12 times 1 minus 42, which is nothing but minus 30. That is clearly less than 0. So this implies function क्या है? F of x is maximum. F of x is what? Maximum at x is equals to 1. Clear? Second derivative negative आया, function क्या होता है? Maximum. Same way we have another value of x which is 6. So we'll put x as 6. So we will get 12 times 6 minus 42, which will give us 72 minus 42, that is clearly 30, which is greater than 0. Second derivative आया greater than 0, means function is minimum at x is equals to what? 6. Now आप सोचो इसी प्रॉब्लम में what if they ask you what is the minimum and the maximum value? तो बोलो क्या करोगे आप? To find maximum and minimum value, we will do what? Since we know that x is equals to 1 is your maximum point, so the maximum value will be what? We'll take help of f of x. F of x क्या था हमारा? 2x cube 2x cube minus 21x square plus 36x minus 20. So this is the original function. हमें पता चला कि at x is equals to 1, this function is maximum. So we plug x as 1 to get the maximum value. So it will be 2 times 1 cube minus 21 times 1 square plus 36 times 1 minus 20, which will give us 2 minus 21 plus 36 minus 20. That is, this is 41, 41 and 2, which is negative 39 plus 36. That will give us what? Negative 3. So this is the what? Maximum value of the function. Now similarly, to find the minimum value, what will you do? अब क्या करोगे minimum value find करने के लिए? Now you can easily say we'll replace x by what? 6. So whatever this will give us, which will be our minimum value. करेक्ट, ये जो भी नंबर आएगा वो क्या होगा? आपका फंक्शन का मिनिमम वैल्यू. क्लियर? ओके, मूविंग ऑन द नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल, जहां हमें फंक्शंस नहीं दिए हुए हैं. वी नीड टू फॉर्म द फंक्शन. इफ आई हैव टू फॉर्म द फंक्शन, देन लेट्स सी हाउ कैन वी डू दैट. अगर फंक्शन एग्जाम में दे दिए तो द प्रॉब्लम विल बी फॉर 3 marks. इफ द फंक्शन इज नॉट गिवन, देन द प्रॉब्लम विल बी फॉर व्हाट? 4 marks. Let's see. An open box is to be cut out of a piece by a square card code of side 18 cm by cutting off equal squares from the corners and turning up the sides. Find the maximum volume of the box. तो अगर आपने बचपन में कभी भी बॉक्स बनाया है using card paper, so there is a what? Square. एक square है. Let me draw it properly. सबसे खराब square है ये. So we'll have a square. आप square में क्या कर रहे हो? Corner से एक square part cut कर रहे हो. Okay, we have a square. Now what are we doing? In that square you are cutting some corners. Okay, you are cutting what? Corners from all the 4 corners so that you can lift up that part. तो आप बेसिकली इस पार्ट को कट कर रहे हो. आई एम ट्राइंग टू फोकस ऑन दिस पार्ट. यू आर ट्राइंग टू कट दिस पार्ट फ्रॉम ईच 4 कॉर्नर. ओके, इस पार्ट को आप कट कर रहे हो. लेट्स से दैट द लेंथ ऑफ दिस सेक्शन, दिस पार्ट इज व्हाट? x. टोटल लेंथ कितना था? 18. So even this is x, everything is x, x is everywhere, right? 18, तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? ये पार्ट कितना हो जाएगा? अगर ध्यान से देखोगे तो कैन आई से दिस विल बी 18 minus 2x. इफ यू एग्री, सेम वे ये भी हो जाएगा व्हाट? दिस पार्ट विल आल्सो बिकम 18 minus 2x. करेक्ट? यस है ना? क्लियर? वेरी गुड. तो अभी हमें क्या करना है? इस बॉक्स का वॉल्यूम फाइंड करना है. हाउ कैन वी फाइंड द वॉल्यूम ऑफ द बॉक्स? इसको आप क्या करोगे? इस पार्ट को यहाँ से कट करके आप निकाल देते हो. ओके, ये पार्ट जो है ये कट करके निकल जाएगा एंड ये कट होके निकल जाएगा एंड इस कॉर्नर को आप लिफ्ट करोगे, इट विल बिकम लाइक अ ओपन ट्रे और ओपन बॉक्स. And box will form like a cuboid. We know the volume of a cuboid. Volume of cuboid क्या होता है? Length into breadth into what? Height. अब इसमें बताओ length क्या है हमारा? So let's say v is a function. Length क्या है? Length आप इसको assume कर सकते हो, which is what? 18 minus 2x. Breadth क्या है? Even this can be regarded as what? Breadth. So which is what? 18 minus 2x again. And height क्या होगा? Height, ये part height है क्योंकि आप इसको lift करोगे, this ये lift होगा तो ये height है. height क्या है? आप ये देख सकते हो x. This is into x. So finally हमने को function मिल गया which is 18 minus 2x the whole square into x. आप इसको चाहो तो open कर सकते हो and you get the simplified function. तो step 1 हमारा clear हो गया. We'll expand this. This will be 18 square, which is 324. 18 2s are 36, 2s are 72x. A minus b the whole square के help से हम उसको expand कर रहे हैं into x. So this will become 4x cube minus 72x square plus 324x. This is our step 1, where we determine the function which has to be maximized. They said the volume has to be maximum. That's how we recognize that we want to find the maximum volume. Now हमें function मिल गया. What is step 2? बोलो. We have to find the derivative of it. So we'll find dv by dx. So what will be the derivative of it? Use the same formula. It will become 12x square minus 144x plus 324. After finding the derivative, हम क्या करेंगे? We equate the derivative with what? 0. हम लोग derivative को 0 से equate करते हैं. So we get 12x square minus 144x plus 324 equals to 0. अभी आप क्या करोगे? To simplify, we'll divide this by 12. ये 12 से divisible है. बोलो जल्दी. 12 3s are 36. 12 2s are 24. Yeah, 12 से divisible है. तो आप 12 से divide कर दो. This is 12 12s are, and this is 12 2s are 24 and 12 7s are 84. Can you factorize this? 9 3s are, so you get x minus 3 and x minus 9. So x equals to 3 or what? X equals to 9. Now x can't be 9. Can anybody tell me? बता सकते हो आप x 9 क्यों नहीं हो सकता? क्योंकि देखो अगर x 9 हो जाएगा तो ये 18 minus 2x क्या हो जाएगा? 18 minus 2x will become what? 18 times 2 times 18 times what? 18 minus 2 times 9, which will give us 0. Now you can't have a box having the length 0, so x equals to 9 is not possible, so we'll discard this, although this is a stationary point. अभी हमें प्रूव करना है कि at x equals to 3 your volume is maximum. So हम लोग क्या करेंगे? सेकंड डेरिवेटिव फाइंड करेंगे. This is how we write the second derivative, right? So what is the second derivative? Let's differentiate this function again. We'll get 24x minus 144. अभी आप क्या करोगे? x के प्लेस पे क्या पुट करोगे? जल्दी बोलो. x equals to 3. So we'll have 24 times 3 minus 144, which will give us 72 minus 144. That is nothing but negative 72, which is less than 0. Why we are happy getting less than 0? Because our aim was to prove the function is maximum. So finally, can I say that volume is maximum when what? X equals to 3. Very important. Volume is maximum what? Volume is maximum when x is equals to what? 3. This is our answer. But आपको लिखना पड़ेगा unit. क्या है unit? 3 centimeter. Have they asked us what is the maximum volume? Find the maximum volume. तो अभी आपको maximum volume भी find करना है. But till now we have determined that the function is maximum at x equals to 3. So what will be the maximum volume? आप क्या करो? Original function में x equals to 3 put कर दोगे. तो original function क्या था? 18 minus 2x the whole square into x. So plug the x value as what? 3. So we will get 2 3s are 6. 18 minus 6 is nothing but 12. 12 square is 144. 144 into 3. 4 3s are 12. 4 3s are 12. 3 3 3s are 3 1s are 432. So 430 centimeter cube. I hope centimeter दिया होता है. So centimeter cube. So maximum volume is what? 432 centimeter cube. This is our final answer. तो आपको एग्जाम में ऐसे टाइप के प्रॉब्लम पूछे जा सकते हैं. इसके लिए आपको सिंपली क्या करना है? ये 5 स्टेप याद रखने हैं. 5 स्टेप. This 5 steps will help you to determine maximum and minimum for any functions. I hope it is clear. Thank you.